want to get someone from this side. Ooh, hello. Because I'm not really looking over there, I'm sorry, it's because my microphone's facing this way.
Words, literal drinks, how idea that.
Thank you. Okay, so Literal Drinks is a sketch I made with crab sticks. Yay! I'm very naturally funny man. Yeah, I made this video with crab sticks, and it all came about from just this one notion of going to a bar that had really crazy drink names, and all the drinks had a real world effect. And just the idea of a drink called a perpetual motion, where it's just slid along the bar and just keeps going. And that was it, just that one basic idea. So the way they kind of like, a lot of my sketches come at once, where I'll get a little burst and I'll write about 3 ideas at once. So, for example, I can't remember what happened, a sketch called Pokemon, which is now yet obviously, and take a robbery or arrive in my head at the exact same point on New Year's Eve, and meanwhile, and Literal Drinks arrive at the exact same time on a train ride. Most of my ideas come on train rides, unsurprisingly. And if you don't understand why that's unsurprising, then that was kind of awkward. But anyway, God, I'm rambling really uninterestingly, I'm so sorry. So, Literal Drinks came about, and then cancer research. That's where this is going. Cancer research program were like, Tom, make us a video to raise awareness for not drinking. And I was like, okay. So I made them a sketch where Chris Cavill sexually abuses me. Don't drink. We raised about like £10,000 for not drinking, so that's good. I was thinking of the moment notice the sexual abuse tones in the punchline of that sketch. Yeah, I'm not really proud of it. What's funny though? Next question. Oh God, you pick.
Oh, like you're making my job too hard? Okay, fine.
Hello.
Hi.
You're reading the gun video. Why?
This is like, so my last like 3 questions have been this video. Why? I should bring up my phone and just go through the list. My baby with a gun video. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, really. I just really thought it'd be funny to give a baby a gun. I've seen a couple videos that I really love the style of, and one of them was Ants by Live Love Live, who I was talking to not a minute before I came in here. And I just really wanted to give a baby a gun, and the only problem was not being able to find a baby. Obviously, that apparently be like, yeah, you can give my baby a gun. But this amazing British animator who's like from long before YouTube, you probably don't know who he is, but like he did like a video that's like called Me Like the Moon, and he also did an advert for Quiznos, I think, here in America, in the exact same style. But yeah, he gave me his baby. He was letting me use his baby for a day, and I put a gun in the baby, on the baby. And then I put 2 guns on the baby. Such a stupid baby. And I was like so worried about putting the guns on this baby, because they were quite heavy guns, but the baby was fine. Baby didn't know what was going on. Baby's just like a tiny little drunk and it's like great. Yes, more questions. I feel like it's going to be really hard to get to.
Any plans for Meanwhile 3?
Plans for Meanwhile 3? Absolutely. I was at Play This Live in March, I don't know, and this little like 3-year-old came up to me and said, please make Meanwhile 3. And I was like, okay. So no, and I went and I started writing it, and I really wanted to make it before I moved, but I'm moving the day I land, so I can't make it in the same place, but I will make it Meanwhile 3, because it's kind of funny. And I'm planning on shooting with Jack Howard.
Yeah!
Not his. No claps for Jack. It's Meanwhile 3. The thing is, I don't want to end it, I don't want to do a third Meanwhile that's just like stupid big. Like, if I'm doing 3 of them, the ending has to be so stupid big. So I'm planning it and having it big. Yep. More. Someone from here. Someone, you, right in the middle. One with fiery.
Ginger
Yeah.
I'm really curious how Holy Cats came around.
So this really is just this video. But okay, that's fine. Okay, so Holy Cats. So I really wanted to make, I mean, the whole sketch came about from me finding. Oh no, actually I have a better telling the story. So basically I wanted to shoot a video where cats are there and I would like film cats and then like animate lasers coming out of their eyes. It was really stupid and we shot this video and it was just really awful. And then I accidentally lost my laptop containing it, so pretty much all the footage was lost. Oh no. And I wanted to remake it, but at much higher production values, and I was just like playing around with it while I was coming up with how I was going to do it. And I was going to originally, we shot the video, and I was going to just get Andrew, who had never worked with before, to add in these really, like, to try and add in like CGI cats. But then I just, when I was kind of sending a reference of what I wanted, I got a stock photo of a cat, and just like really badly cut it out and put it on the footage. And that just made me laugh so much that I was like, no, these cats are, this is how I want them to look now. They're just going to be stock photos of cats floating on the screen. And that is why it happened. It's just a really stupid video that I love. And I wrote a sequel to it a long time ago. And I really plan on making it, but there's two things I need for this video, and one of them is Emma Watson. And it's really hard to get her, you know, and weird, but like, or Benedict Cumberbatch, or like a very small number, a very small number of celebrities, which like are what I would call gifable. Yeah, it's a really good video. Yeah, and obviously because I'm no longer dating Jenny, who is the co-star of the video, the first line of the video is, "Also I'm black now," from her, and she's just black now. And it's just a different actress. That's how I'm getting around that one. But while we're on the subject of Holy Cats, I thought I would absolutely love to mention something that quite excites me a lot, and that is that I'm working on a game. I know, and I really can't tell you much more at this point, but because there isn't much more to tell, and I don't want to get people too hyped about this because it's going to be on iPhones, and you can't really be like, hey, this is going to change your life while you press it with your thumb. But I make a game called Cat Attack, which is set in the Holy Cats universe, and it's going to be pretty cool, and I'm really bad at hyping my own products, but it's going to be wicked. I'm funding it myself. It's just me and a little team of people, and we're making a game, and there's cats, and they invade, and you shoot the cats. Animal abuse. They're not real. And that's the whole game, really. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's lots of different characters, and one of them is a bear. And one of them might be wearing a dress and have a horse. Another question. Ooh, tiny. You're small. Hold on, you need the mic. You can do this.
What do you think is your funniest? What do you think is the funniest skit?
The funniest skit I've ever done. Oh goodness. Well, it's the ones that I don't understand. That I've made and I don't know why they're funny. Those are absolutely my favorites. Like I've written a new sketch for maybe after Community 8, and it's just not. It's not a joke. It's not funny. But I find it funny, and it'll probably go in. And it's a guy in a top hat, and he shows up, and he's got a little wand, and he goes, "Do you want to see a magic trick?" And the other man just goes, "No." And you're laughing, and why are you laughing? He just doesn't want to see a magic trick. It's like, because that's not when I write a joke. I'm like, how do I subvert expectations? It's like you give people a big setup and then you just go there. That's it. That's the whole plan. And so that's kind of like, that makes me laugh a lot right now. But other than that, I think one of my favorite jokes is hey man, check out my new camera bag. This is my camera. Joke because I wrote it when I was like 12. And I made it. It was like the first animation I ever made, and it was a minute and a half long. and how I could take that joke and make it a minute and a half long, and that. But you know, then 8 years later, I tell the exact same joke again and make it 3 seconds long, and that's kind of a testament to what the internet's done to me. It's made me, as I say, it's made me smaller. It hasn't. Another question, please. Thank you. She's got her hand up and someone's pointing at her. So, yes, you, yes. I don't really know how to convey. Hi.
My question is, if you could have made any movie, which one would it be and why?
If I could make any, make a movie.
Yeah, like one that's already been made before. Like, if that was something that...
Okay, this is going to be like a really boring answer if you don't know the film I'm talking about, but one of my favorite movies ever is a movie called The Whole Nine Yards, starring Matthew Perry. I mean, just the name Matthew Perry should be exciting enough. John French, best comedic man in the world. And I think it's a really amazing movie that isn't made that well, and I would love to take it and just make it bigger and better, and it's so funny. It's so funny. There's a scene where Matthew Perry is there.
Happy birthday. Happy
Oh.
birthday.
We're going to do a happy birthday song, okay?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm going to start this like myself, and then when I turn around, I need you guys to start singing. So ready? Okay, so wait, hold on. Stay alone.
Happy
These are the kind of things you can expect from my panels. Yes, in case you just walked in, I turned 24 1 minute ago. So, yay. Thank you everyone for making that an exciting birthday.